Oh, I just realized that I'm still playing audio from the video that I was watching earlier. Whoops. That can go off. Alright. Yeah, so I had to, I didn't have to. I wanted to move the stream a little bit earlier, because, as per usual, my main motivation in life, apparently, is to watch all of Ina's streams. Which means that I had to move my stream an hour earlier, because there's one happening at 9 o'clock, a very unusual time. But that's mainly because she's in a collab, and also... to readjust my camera a little bit, yeah. That's probably because it's a collaboration. Alright, so... as I said, I did a little bit of off-screen farming. Actually, I need to go do a little bit more on-screen farming, I suppose. Because I meant to end my farming with 20k souls in my inventory. But I, unfortunately missed that. Oh, Aqua, thank you for the host. I think I'm just gonna make that my raid message as well. Oh, thank you for the bits as well. Yeah, so this is what I did this... So, as the title of the stream implies, I was doing some off-screen farming. Oh. And that involved me doing this for several minutes. Hello, adventurer. Oh. Wow. Out of all of the times that I was actually farming, that never happened. Alright. I guess I'm just a little bit, like, weird distracted. But it just involved doing all that killing, taking a sip of Ashen Estus, dropping off this bridge here, killing this guy before he can turn around properly because they move too fast, dodging the initial attack, hitting it with another fireball. Ah, yes, Mortal Shell. I've heard of that one. I am somewhat interested. And then there's these three guys over here. And you just throw a fireball at one, and then back up a little bit so that he starts running towards you. Because you don't want to fight all of them at the same time. There we go. And you just want to kill these three guys because they give you an unfathomably large amount of souls. And then usually you actually have to trigger the final two at the same time. Yeah. If you're lucky, you can hit them both with the splash of the fireball. Ow. Right. Also, dying isn't too big a deal on this. I tend to do it a fair amount, honestly. And there you go. That's, what, a good 11k souls per run? And I was just doing that pretty constantly. So, I just need to do that once more. And I'll have enough souls for the thing that I wanted to do earlier. Alright. Evil no good? Yeah, no, I've heard of Mortal Shell. It's, it is similar to Dark Souls, in what I've heard. And I'd definitely be interested in taking a look at it. Also, I've learned that, not all magic in this game was created equal. In fact, a lot of magic is just terrible. So, if we take a look... So, I've got, main damage spells in each of the categories. Oh, okay. Well then, I will look into that. Oh, and I will stretch and take a drink. Yes, okay. And as I was saying. So, Fire Orb costs 14 FP, Great Soul Arrow costs 10, and Lightning Spear costs 23. Now, with those costs in mind, take a gander at how much damage each of these do. Yeah. So, Lightning Spear costs basically twice as much as Great Soul Arrow. So, let's take a look at these damage numbers. 101 versus 127. The Soul Arrow just does more damage. It is unbelievable. And then you compare that to Fire Orb, which does 389. I don't know how they balanced these, because they obviously didn't. There is no point in using anything other than pyromancy, from what I can tell. It is unbelievable. Oh! He actually had a chance to react. Wait. Yeah, like, you can cast the Lightning Spear, like, you know, 2% faster than your other spells. But I don't think a 2% speed increase is really worth, you know, twice as much mana. It's actually hilarious how much stronger pyromancy is. Oh, okay, well, hello. Oh. The whole gang's here. Oh. I don't know why they cast skulls. That's something that's very unclear to me. Like, alright. So if I'm just gonna, like, ponder upon the lore implications for that, typically skulls will represent, like, curse in this game, or in this world. But I have no idea why Gru would be casting curses. Yeah. RPGs can be pretty difficult to wrap one's head around. As I don't play too many, like, numbers-based RPGs, I tend to focus a little bit more on, like, action RPGs. So, like, when I was playing, what was it? What was the name of that game? Octopath Traveler. That's a bit more of a rarity for me, not the type of game that I normally play. Oh, one of the other things that I did, off-stream, I'll be able to show you once we go back to Firelink Shrine. Let me just pop back here. Because there's actually a fun little skip you can do. It's very difficult. I've only successfully pulled it off, at this point, twice before. And one of them was, you know, right before the stream started. Or not before the stream started, but, when I was off-screen farming. Alright, so I'm just going to come up here because they don't try and load the outside of Firelink Shrine until you try and go through the door. But I actually need to go down here and buy a very expensive key from the Shrine Handmaiden. Ooh, actually, there's another fun thing we can do. So the tower key. Key to the dilapidated tower behind the shrine. That's what I'm after. So, let me actually... So we found some ashes earlier. Are they? They are a key item. So you can give the Handmaiden ashes for various different things. We have the Paladin's Ashes and the Dream Chaser's Ashes. So, Dream Chaser's Ashes are the only ashes in the game. Yes, souls are currency. They're also experience points, because of how the lore works, or whatever. Yes. I'm just going to continue talking about Dream Chaser's Ashes, and then I suppose I'll talk about souls as experience and currency. This is the only ash that you give her that provokes unique dialogue, which we'll see in a second. So yeah, the general idea is that the more souls you have, the more you are able to retain your sense of self. And you know, it can be fairly difficult for people to get them, or even dangerous, because the easiest way to gather souls is by stealing them from other people's. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that also makes sense in this world, too.
Ah, well.
Right. So I will give her the Paladin's Ashes first, so that you can see the normal dialogue.
Gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Right. So it's basically like, oh, these are good ashes. Thank you. They'll give me more things to sell. But if you give her the Dream Chaser's Ashes...
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Say where you found the ash.
Oh, yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Alright, so, the importance of that dialogue is that each of the ashes is a hand that is grasping something. Or most of them, not all of them, maybe. And the ashes for the Dream Chaser are grasping something from the first Souls game called the Pendant. It's a starting item you can get in Dark Souls 1. And it has no function whatsoever. You can't even wear it. You can't trade it to anyone. I think it sells for a single soul. It's completely worthless and useless. And sort of what she's saying about the Dream Chaser, you know, dying with hope, and how sad that is that, you know, the pendant... It was someone who was trying to find use for the pendant, basically.
Oh,
which I think is very funny.
And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh?
No,
You can keep the ring.
No, okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, I also did a bit more exploring in the swamp earlier, and I found another scroll of sorcery.
Again, I see. I suppose.
So we can give him the Sage's Scroll.
Oh my. This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone.
Yeah,
Now,
it was kind of difficult to find.
so you may put these new sorceries to use.
Alright, what did that actually give us? I think that gave us Farron Hail? Oh yeah, it's probably all of the spells that have Farron in the name. That would make sense. Let's see, are there any other, like, sort of specialty spells that it gave us? I don't think so. Those are all the golden sorceries of Illusory. Wow! Let's see... Spook, nah. I did also buy Farron Flash Sword because I thought it looked interesting. I haven't really used it. Well, I've used it, but I haven't actually seen what it does. But basically, it's like... It's a little magic sword that you cast out of your staff. And I would like to see how much damage it actually does. But to do that, I need to actually hit something, so... that could come a little later, I suppose. Alright, good. The fog walls are gone. So, I bought that key. Oh, right, I also forgot that this was here. So this is one of the giant trees from Dark Souls 2. It's only there to give you the seed of the Tree of Giants. So, what I was talking about earlier. So, you can get up here by buying that key for 20,000 souls, or there's a really weird trick you can do, where if you run at this tree and jump off at just the right angle, you can get onto the roof. I left that item there. I don't know why I did that. But it's really tricky. And you're not... I don't think you're supposed to be able to do it, given how, like, janky it is. But I bought the key, so I can just go in through the front door. And I just spent a whole bunch of time doing that, because one of the items that you can get back there is this thing, the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which just causes enemies to drop more souls when they die. So you can just drop off here, or wait, no, here. And I will save that room for later, even though it actually has a ring that would be really useful for me. But there is a bit of an NPC quest line that'll happen if I go up there later, so I'll save it for now. Also, there's this fun little nest.
Me, pickle pea. Me, pumperum.
Pickle Pea Pumperum is great. Each Dark Souls game has its own little invisible crow NPC, and you can drop things, and they will give you things for it. So, I left the Siegbrow, and I get Armor of the Sun for the Solaire cosplay that I won't be doing, because I'm a caster. I think, what, one of these? Oh, no. No, that no Pickle Pea. That no Pumperum. Alright. So, the bird will very obviously tell you when items are and are no good. Alright. Take a bone. Alright, well that's turned into a piece of armor. I don't remember what exactly it is. Oh, call over. Okay. Ah, iron bracelets. Alright, so that is another piece of the Solaire cosplay. Alright, what are the other ones? Oh, I think gold pine resin is one of them. Nope. No, that no Pickle Pea. Oh, I think it's the thunder urn that turns into Solaire's helmet. I don't think I have that. Nope. Okay. Well, maybe later. Yeah. Also, hello, Kiwi Fluffs. But yes, so... Pickle Pea Pumperum is a really fun little NPC. And now... I'd like to actually get this item. Oh, it's just some homeward bones, okay. But as I was saying, I'll just walk through how I found the silver ring. So you can actually walk through here. And we're up in the rafters way above the rest of Firelink Shrine. And you can also talk to Pickle Pea Pumperum here, too. But it's, you know, a lot more dangerous and difficult to get there. This was an illusory wall, so I had to hit it, and it disappeared. And then you just come over here, drop down, and the silver Covetous ring was in this chest. So, that's how that happened. I guess this might also be how you're meant to find, Leonhardt, because you really have no other reason to come up here.
Brilliant.
Alright.
Now invade and pillage all you like.
I'm actually continuing his quest line on.
If you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
Okay. Yeah, he's just inviting you to his, creepy group of friends. What about you? Do you have any new dialogue?
You haven't given up yet. You can make better.
Oh,
I don't need it.
it is new.
Not now I've flown the coop.
She's got a habit of skipping through dialogue, I
The
guess.
undead legion of Farron is a carrot swarm
Alright,
to gain in Steve Pipe.
And that is... I think that's technically new.
Mission to the Legion
Alright,
is a
we'll just
matter
sit
of
here.
some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls. Gaining
Anything
admission
else?
to
Okay, no.
evil.
Yes. Another fun thing about the weird lore is that, what is it? The thing he's talking about, the sort of ceremony for opening the doors and whatnot, is that is actually linked to the first game as well. Each of the flames that you put out, has a relief behind it, which has an image on it that is one of the main bosses from Dark Souls 1. So it's got Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the 4 Kings on it. Not Seath for some reason, they just sort of left out Seath the Scaleless. Wasn't important enough, I guess. Also, nobody in this world really likes dragons, so sort of makes sense. Even after all of these, however long it's been years. Like, the second game sort of wants you to believe that it has been, like... Oof. I don't know. How long does the second game want you to believe it's been? Like, at least thousands of years. Meanwhile, this game, like, sort of makes you think that the events of Dark Souls 1 happened last Tuesday. Alright, maybe in Phase 1 I can still use, what is it? Fireballs. That's another useful thing that they added in this game, is the ability to run omnidirectionally while locked onto enemies. Wow, they just absolutely mirror matched each other right there. Oh, well, that was a big dumb mistake I just made. I killed the red-eyed one. How much damage fireballs do to these guys. It is unbelievable. Like, they obviously have some level of fire resistance. Especially given, you know, what happens in their second phase. Ow, no, not me. Hit the other one. Wow, he is very nimbly dodging my... That is like 4 fireballs in a row that you have dodged, Abyss Watcher. Not fair. Alright, well... I am... not hyper-confident right now. How much does a fireball do to you in this state? Oh, just exactly the same amount of damage, okay. He doesn't get more resistant to fire in this stage. And he definitely does a lot more damage, and he attacks much faster, and I have far less stopping him from hitting me. Well, at least I actually got a hit in that time. Alright. Oh, okay. And just walking away from him slightly was keeping me at a pretty good distance, but I guess it just wasn't enough.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, hello, Tactless. It's I can probably do it though. Maybe I should be using a a slightly weaker fire. Oh. Because I'm using Fire Orb. I could try and use Fireball. I think that has a slightly faster cast time. Oh. Also, I'm not too terribly preoccupied on picking up my souls. It was literally only 30. I think I can live with losing 30 whole souls. Oh ho ho. That was, dangerous. Alright. Oh, the red eye! I, was not expecting that, to say the least. Okay, I probably also shouldn't, end the fight right there, next to where the Abyss Watcher is going to spawn. Ow! Oh. Alright, well, I guess the red-eyed one didn't die. Let's just book it to the other end of the room, take a drink. But I just sort of banked on the fact that they wouldn't, be that close on my tail. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna sort of hope that the red-eyed guy kills the main Abyss Watcher. That'd be real fun. Alright, no such luck. Gotta do everything myself. Alright, I'm a lot farther away now. I actually have time to prepare. Huh. Oh, he actually tries to dodge. Oh, he tries to dodge attacks sometimes. Alright. Let's do a light jog across the map. Fortunately, we've discovered that, Oh, okay, well... He was just very lightly walking towards me earlier. Let's just retrieve those 30 souls. A little bit of frugality never hurt anyone. Wow. Oh, that pile of corpses. Just had to get in my way, didn't you? What an inopportune moment. So this is actually also something to consider. If I kill this now, I do actually permanently lock off an ending. But I think that's fine. Like I said, I wasn't going for Lord of Hollows anyways. Alright, maybe I don't have a choice in this. I know his health's really low. Okay, well. Goodbye, Lord of Hollows ending. Cinders of a Lord and Soul of the Blood of the Wolf. That name has two of thes in it. It's hilarious. Alright. Let's just take a look at some item descriptions. Why not? Cinders of a Lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as lords. And the soul. Pretty bright. Not too terribly bright. I mean, it's almost the exact same brightness as Vort's. How did you make it to a Lord of Cinder with a soul like this? The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are one with the soul of the Wolf Blood Master. Yeah, so that's why people think that wolf up top was actually meant to take part in the boss fight. Also, there's, you know, removed cutscene data. Oh, I should definitely head back to the shrine right now. Spend these souls. And again, I did do a bunch of off-screen farming, so my level is a bit higher than it's supposed to be at this point in the game, but that's fine. Oh, Cirrus is here. Hello.
Hello again.
Cirrus has a
I have
very
since
difficult
heard a
quest
great
line to
deal about
complete.
you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart.
Thank you.
I too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign.
I remember her being a lot ruder to
I
me.
hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Dark Moon loyalty.
If you should acquire a such blessing...
Now, I remember her being very rude to me. I don't know why. Alright. But also, now that I have defeated Abyss Watchers... Oh, no. I thought you all died after you beat the Abyss Watchers. Alright, well. There's another mistake to add to the books. But also... I really should upgrade my, or a melee weapon, I suppose. Hey.
Back again, I suppose.
Are there any good sorceries to learn? I would really like to get Pestilent Mist. Oh, but you know what? Oh, Soul Greatsword's actually really expensive. Alright, I'm just going to focus intelligence, since, miracles seem to be worthless. Hilariously worthless in this game. So... You know what, let's just buy up a whole bunch of sorceries. Let's get a Farron Dart, why not? What else? Apparently there's, like, something will happen if you buy all of the spells you possibly can from him. Which seems to be pretty interesting. So, I might try for that. So, there aren't too many fun little spells. Well, let's just grab Spook, why not?
Come again.
No problem. Right. And despite the fact that we are semi-forsaking miracles, let's just come talk to her.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask.
Let's see, does she have any utility miracles? Like, yeah, there's healing. I guess that's somewhat useful. But other than that, I don't think I need much from her. At this point, at least. And I think I also remember where Aegon is. Her bodyguard. because I remembered him being closer to her, but I think in actuality, Aegon's actually, like, pretty far away. All the way outside. Oh, there's also one other NPC that I haven't actually gone to meet. Oh. Did I sit down at the bonfire again? And to unload the outside world? That is unfortunate. Alright, come on. Open up. I'd like to visit the outside world. There we go. There is actually a combat encounter off to the this side that I never did. For some reason, there's just an old man in a loincloth who has a really good katana. And I'm just here to kill him with my high-level spells. Like an honorable duel. Good fight, friend. His name is Swordmaster. And if you kill him before you fight Vort, you can summon him for that fight. And he gives you the Uchigatana and some terrible armor. And a door that doesn't open from this side with an item in there. So we can actually get in there, like I said. That bridge crosses directly over into this tower. Whoa, hey, I almost walked off the cliff there. But I'm going to wait to do that for a little while. You know what? Now's actually a pretty good time to test out this flash sword. Whoop, whoop. Well, I mean, it killed that thing in one hit, but that doesn't mean much of anything, honestly. Yeah, that's not very much damage. 75... Well, I guess it does only cost 4 mana. It casts very quickly, too. That's not a jump down to anything but death. Oh, yeah, I think I actually see him from here. It's basically a sword that takes mana to swing. I guess it would be a lot more useful if I was running pure caster and I wasn't also speccing into pyromancy. It's got a fair bit of range on it, owing to the size of the staff. Well, no, were my eyes playing tricks on me? I remember Aegon being over here. Huh. I guess I was just looking at a really ornate gravestone. You in here, Aegon? No? Okay. Maybe he only ends up over here if you actually betray her. That might be it. Oh, also some friendly floating grass. Alright. I was just gonna rest at this bonfire over here and warp from there. I don't want to walk all the way back to Firelink Shrine. How many people use the Udic Skundir bonfire? It is hilarious to me. Not going back to the chapel just yet. Going to the Abyss Watcher's bonfire. Because I am just about at the area where I will actually have to divert my path down to the... What's it called again? Cathedral of the Deep, that's it. Also, one of the things that I was thinking of doing was getting an overlay, but I also realized that that means that I wouldn't be able to use the dynamic lighting anymore, which I really enjoy. So I'm probably just going to keep things as they are and leave myself with dynamic lighting. What is this? That's interesting. Oh. My phone was ringing to tell me... Not ringing. My alarm was going off. to tell me that I have a stream coming up in 15 minutes that I move forwards by a little bit. So these skeletons are interesting. Oop. They have a little bit of a white light in their eyes, which means that they can get back up. But you'll notice that it no longer has the white light in its eyes. Oh, hey. Which means it's dead forever now. Also. Okay. I remember you guys. Ow. You know what? I should probably switch to just pure pyromancy. Like I said, it's just good. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that to happen. Those guys are really good at rolling off of cliffs and dying. Can you make that jump? Oh, it's not even a jump, really. Huh. I just never noticed that. Okay. Hello, skeleton friends. Oh, so close to being a one-hit kill. Alright, can I just punch you? There we go. That is amusing. Oh, scimitar. I enjoy punching skeletons. I mean, just punching anything. Oh, okay. Punching anything with something that's not designed to be punched with is endlessly amusing. Oh, hey. Also, the skeletons are just kind of goofy enemies. It looks like in Elden Ring, they're going to have basically the exact same skeleton-type enemies. Because they have the same fun little animation where they pat the top of their skulls when they put their heads on. Also, pressure plate. I did that on purpose, because I thought it would be fun. I know this game. I don't actually remember what exactly possessed me to, okay. Okay. Well, once we've got this guy dead, I'll point out something fun in this zone. Oh, I'm out of mana. Whoops. And I'm almost out of health. There's a DLC weapon that's basically a pyromancy flame, but an actual weapon. So, this wall looks pretty suspicious, huh? I found that unprompted my first time through. Because, oh, okay. You're a white-eyed skeleton, which means you'll come back after you die. Carthus Pyromancy Tome. Got a new, Pyromancy Tome for our Pyromancer friend. Ah, you, don't like getting punched, huh? Oh, now that I'm looking at it, you can actually just drop into this location. It's barely even a secret. Ooh. Also, kind of difficult to notice, but the souls that I received from that enemy were slightly orange-tinged, which means that it refilled one use of my Estus flask. I would have slightly preferred an Ashen Estus refill, but normal will do. Okay, well. I'm definitely really missing the option to use melee attacks. Oh, Covetous Curved Greatsword. I think that's actually a pretty rare drop. Also, these skeletons turning invisible when they roll is actually something that the player can technically do with a certain ring. But again, it's probably something that I won't use, because I don't really need it. Let's bottleneck all you friends. And hopefully, my fireballs will do enough splash damage to trivially... Oh, I'm out of mana. That's bad. Fortunately, Flash Sword costs next to nothing to use, so I can just use up the rest of my mana on that. Oh. Alright, now it's Deep Battle Axe time. Oh, this is an unupgraded weapon. I am too far in the game to be using an unupgraded weapon. Guess I need to allot more Ashen Estus flasks. Alright. So yeah, there's supposed to be an NPC there. I don't remember the conditions for getting them to spawn. Oh, hello. So for some reason, the lizards are sort of pointless to kill. Because if they kill themselves, you still get the loot. That was sort of the difficulty with crystal lizards in the previous games. The fact that you didn't get their loot if they kill themselves. I guess is whatever floats your boat. Okay. Wait, can you see? So there's something crazy and wacky that's going to happen in a little bit. Oh, wonderful. More skeletons. I really like that attack. Where they just absolutely destroy themselves flying through the air in order to just hit you a little bit. Not entirely sure how that worked. I don't know why I'm not drinking Estus flasks. I guess I forgot I had them. Oh yeah, because I ran out of blue Estus flasks so early on. I guess I just forgot that I had orange ones. Hello, skeleton warrior. He doesn't have a head. Excuse his poor aim. Oh no. Yeah, so I was just charging up a...
Hello, good hunter.
Hello, Oro. Welcome, welcome. Oh, not again. Yeah, when the skeletons are holding their swords up at a slightly curved angle, that means that they can parry you. Which is just no fun for anyone involved, except for maybe the skeletons. Oh, stretch, alright. And a hydrate. Alright. Thank you very much. Alright, I don't remember where the event occurs. I remember actually being able to see it triggered, but, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. So, time to, run down this very innocuous, this sort of staircase in the middle of nowhere. And I'm just going to run and ignore them and stand off to the side as that giant ball of skeletons rolls past. Hello, skeleton ball. What a crazy, wacky skeleton ball. So this... A lot of people, like, just walk past this guy. He is the one that is creating the skeleton ball. A skeleton ball. No, and you do actually want to kill him because it breaks the skeleton ball, and then the skeleton ball drops a rare item that you need. And he's really good at running away. Alright, so that sound was the skeleton ball being destroyed right behind us. There it is. Dropped a very useful item. Right, come on. Oh, fortunately, the headless skeletons can't have white eyes, and thus can't resurrect. Oh, no. I'm actually basically nothing without my mana. Alright, can I... Oh no, I thought I might be able to knock him off the edge with a backstab, but I missed the backstab anyways. Come on. Come on. That was sort of what I was going for. Alright, come on. You can also pretty easily tell when an enemy isn't dead when you don't get any souls out of them. So for instance, this guy died, but I didn't get souls. But now I did, that he died permanently that time. There's always... Oh no. That's a real person. I am not in a good position to be invaded by real people right now. I've got almost no health. Ow. I'm entirely out of mana. Oh, okay. Well... Oh, and there we go. Yeah, that's sort of to be expected. I didn't have any of my resources. Come back at a better time. Yeah, unfortunate. I'm also not very good at PvP anyways, so... Not too big of a loss. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's actually a very convenient shortcut that basically nobody knows about. I feel like more people do actually know about this shortcut than I'm said, but it's still kind of out of the way. Not too many people think to look here. I should really commit to a melee weapon. I wish I'd actually made that crystal rapier now. Ow. Guess the past is in the past. Oh. I forgot that skeleton ball resurrected. Come on back, skeleton ball. I'm here to kill your caster. He got killed by his own skeleton ball. Alright. Well, now I can actually cast Fire Orb, so these skeletons should go down pretty easily. Pop. Hey, guess what? I'm a caster, not a melee fighter. Wow, I just rolled right into that projectile, huh? Oh, these spirit bombs are really doing a number on me. Please stop. It hurts. Oh, okay. Sure, just exist right through my fireball, why don't you? Come on, back up. That's what you get. Stop being a bother. Wonder if lightning does enough damage to these guys to be worth using. I doubt it. Lightning does tend to do a slight bit more damage against skeletons and unholy enemies. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I was trying not to break any of these pots here. The ones with the lids on them. Oh, whoops. Because they have ghost balls in them. Yeah, that's just as an example. Covetous milk ring. Oh, hey. Ow, ow. Oh. Actually, I didn't know there was a pressure plate there. Huh. Learned something new. Oh, that'd be a good one. Sage ring? Where do you get that? I don't remember. Is that a transposed item? Where do you get that? I want the Sage's ring. What? Wait, I need to Google that. I never paid too much attention to where caster items are in the previous times I played this. Where do you find it? Crucifixion Woods, Bonfire in Road of Sacrifices. What? I don't remember this at all. From the Crucifixion Woods Bonfire in Road of Sacrifices. Alright, what are the Exiles of Farron? I know it's an enemy. What does it look like? That's not an image of a character that exists in this game. Drops Great Club and Exile. What? Alright, let me just search Google for Exile of Farron. What are these enemies? Oh! Ah, I think I know. Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. Crucifixion Woods in Road of Sacrifice, facing the two Exiles of Farron. Turn left towards some ruins that are flooded. Okay. Well. I'm gonna go try and find that ring. That would help me immeasurably. Alright. Yeah, Crucifixion Woods. Oh, I think I know where it is, actually. I think I have an idea. Because, there's a... I remember I very specifically didn't go there this run, because I always think, oh, right, there's nothing worthwhile down there. But maybe there is now that I'm playing a caster. So, down on the ground floor. So that's where the Exiles are over there. I think it means this, like, door here. Because I never go down here. Because there's a very strong enemy here, and nothing that I would ever use. I think that might be it. Or no, that one there. Yeah, this guy. Ow. Oh, no! Why'd you have to unlock? Okay, well, that was closer than it really needed to be. And also, I left a whole bunch of souls back where I died the first time. I would prefer not to lose them all. There it is, the Sage's Ring. Yeah, I never would have found that if I hadn't seen that loading screen. Oh, and a Sorcerer's set. Okay. Oh, what's coming off for that ring? Probably Fire Clutch. Oh, I guess I sort of have been unfairly... Oh, wait. I am double boosting Pyromancies. I'm using both the Great Swamp Ring and the Fire Clutch Ring. Okay. You know what? Covetous Serpent Ring can come off. Sage Ring can go on. Yeah, that's a fair bit faster of a cast time. Okay. It's good enough. Oh, hey, giant crab. It's... Wow, you just spotted me from a mile away, huh? Can't come upstairs, can you? Alright, come on. Oh, okay. Ah, no! Well, that's one of the things crabs can do. If you start attacking them from out of range... There we go. They dig underground and come back up. And they full heal when they do that, so you can't even cheese them from out of range. Oh, wow! Thank you very much, Oro. Thank you for the love. Oh. Oh, sometimes I wish Lock-On didn't completely recenter your camera. It's difficult enough playing this game without having your viewpoint dragged around 180 degrees. Yes, thank you very much for that. Again, not going to the chapel yet. Just back to the Abyss Watchers. I wonder what type of weapon I should use. What type of weapons do casters typically use? I don't know. I've just got this axe. It's a pretty good axe, but I don't really want to commit to it. It's not, you know, terribly powerful. Many of the souls that I have transpose into good weapons. Right, let me actually just take a look at what I already have. Nothing I can use, really. I actually got a fair amount of pretty rare and good drops, like this Winged Knight Halberd. And, what was the other one? I think I got a Dark Sword, too, yeah. You know what? I could just bump up my stats enough to use the Dark Sword and become the scum of the game. I don't think it's actually good anymore. But I do remember in the early days, the Dark Sword was busted. I really wish the Executioner's Greatsword wasn't so expensive. Oh, you know what would actually be a really good weapon to use would be the Aquamarine Dagger. But that's not until super late game. Hidden in one of the DLCs. Maybe a rapier would be a good one to use. Need 12 dexterity for it. How much do I have right now? Let me take a look at my character status. Alright, what are my dex and strength at? Strength is at 12, dexterity is at 10. Actually, that's a fair bit higher than I thought it would be. I sort of figured they'd still be in the single digits. Since I'm a caster and all. Well, that'll be something to look into once I get my souls back. I should probably also, whoops. Ow. What was that? You just stabbed me with an arrow? Hey. I don't know why it took you so long to attack me the first time I dropped down here. There's no rolling attack with that. That is one of the funniest things. Alright. I've actually got some really powerful spells to hit you with. Okay, well, come on. Pop. Oh, right, I just remembered I got the Covetous Pyromancy Tome. Ow. It's so strong. It's so irritating. Oh, hey. Wow, that curved straight around the wall. Alright, you. Unmitigated disaster of an enemy type. Something that they actually started doing in this game that I really like is, showing you the decreasing amount of Estus that is still in your flask. Because in previous games it would be solid orange all the way to the end. And a lot of people would be mistaken on thinking that the Estus flask itself is orange. Well, that's actually just the color of the Estus within the flask. Wow. Right. Come on. Let me through. So... let me actually just pull out the milk ring. Because it has a real fun effect where it makes you invisible when you roll. It's not really useful in anything but PvP, and even then, still not terribly useful. Also, there's another pressure plate in the center of the aisle. Right, and a very strong, scary man. Who has 2 lives. Because this game hates you. But one of the fun things you can do is set off the trap and it will hit enemies. I just think that's adorable. Oh, you're still alive. I'm doing a very good job at almost killing my enemies. Wow, that was really cool. You had like a whole bunch of somersaults. Oh, a high-stress environment. Yeah, I definitely need more ashen flasks. I am burning through these. Whoops. Wrong spell. Ow. That's quite enough out of you. Wow, there were more of them? They really thought that one resurrecting guy wasn't enough to break your spirit, huh? Alright, this one has another pressure plate right here. Oh, these guys are just whirling dervishes. Oh. Well, you guys just have the perfectly calculated HP, don't you? To screw me over. Oh. Okay. Wow. That was absolutely an accident. I'm happy to be alive right now. Oh. That was something, huh? Oh. Alright. There's a little trick there, because the floor sort of dips down and you almost walk to your death. So I believe there's another skeleton ball here. This one doesn't actually have anything good inside of it, but it does have something pretty humorous inside of it. And it's not a humorous. Just gonna go back to Firelink Shrine now. My comedy has peaked. Also, the caster for that skeleton ball is slightly more difficult to reach. Oh, there's Aegon. I knew you'd show up sooner or later.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on.
Fine. I gave her a book.
Are you playing out with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Yeah, this place is kind of full of strange and eclectic people.
This place is a second.
Do I have anything to do besides spend my souls here? I could try transposing, I suppose. See if those turn into anything good. Actually, I'll do that first, since it takes a couple of souls to do. Hello. I hast returned. Alright. I already got Crystal Hail. Worst 1,500 souls I've ever spent on a single thing. Because, my goodness, how worthless. Alright. If I remember correctly, I think Boulder Heave is actually pretty good. It's between Boulder Heave and Havel's Ring, and I think I'm definitely going to go for Boulder Heave. I don't really have any use for Havel's Ring, given that I am a sorcerer, and thus don't really need equip load. So yeah, I will take Boulder Heave. Hollow Slayer Greatsword's actually one of my favorite weapons. I went through my first run with Hollow Slayer Greatsword for most of it, I think. Wolf Knight. So this is just Artorias' sword, right? Yeah, first Abyss Watcher. I don't remember ever seeing anyone get this. I always remember people getting the Farron Greatsword, because it's the one that the boss in this game actually uses. I feel like Wolf Knight Greatsword is vastly overlooked, huh? I just wish I'd gotten Crystal Sage's Rapier. Oh well. Are there any other good magic weapons in the early game? I don't think so. Wait, what kind of coal, or not coals, shards, that's it. Raw, fire, poison, hollow, shriving, sharp, heavy, yeah, no. Nothing to turn anything into a magic weapon, or an enchanted weapon. Ugh. It's rough being a caster in the early game.
Well, how many?
Not even a lightning stone. I can't even go the miracle route. Oh, I can get the Undead Legion set. Oh, you know what? I should probably get this. Huh. Why does she sell this? Where does it come from? Probably the Paladin's Ashes, if I had to guess. Alright. Can I upgrade the Pyromancy Flame any further? Just do even more damage with Pyromancies? Like I need it? Alright, I should probably, put on the big hat. There we go. Now I look like a proper caster. Oh, I kind of want to get something that covers the back of my neck. I did that for a bit, but it's not actually any good looking. Northern armor might be good. Maybe I'll just go with the Mira set. Ooh, that's a lot of back of neck showing. Never mind. Oh, Sorcerer's Robes might be good. Oh, that's actually pretty fancy. The interior. Nicely embroidered. No, I don't think that'll be any good either. I could just wear this. Yeah, let's actually just match the clothing of the antiquated dress with antiquated gloves and the antiquated skirt. I'm very antiquated right now. I feel like a proper caster. Right. Color clash is a bit extreme. Never mind. I thought it was fun for a bit, but it doesn't actually look any good. And there's just nothing to wear, huh? I am pretty early game, I suppose. Right, I could just go back to Conjurators and stop holding everything up. Harold? No. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go back to Conjurator. It's good enough for the time being. It can stay good enough. Oh, no, that's Cleric. Conjurator. Make my hand better. Oh, did I get a Pyromancy tome? I did. Arthas.
Oh, well. I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs. Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil.
Now, all the teachers are so wholesome in these games. Alright. You make my thing better? Oh no, I need large shards now, I forgot. Alright. Teach me better spells. What did this oh, it gave me the flame arc, right. That's actually really good. Oh, and this one. Yeah, definitely not going to be using that. The problem with flame arc... it won't affect my weapon because it's already enchanted with inherent damage, so I'd need to use a different weapon. But also, you need to have your Pyromancy Flame in the left hand to enchant a weapon in your right hand. And I keep my flame in my right hand, so not actually that useful for me, unfortunately. I should grab Flash Sweat. I will need it later, eventually.
What is it?
How many souls does it take to level up now? I know I spent a whole bunch of time leveling earlier.
Very well, then take note.
But I would like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time farming. I just want my attunement better. Yeah, let me actually... Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of time to look up more information. I want to know when you actually gain attunement slots when you level up attunement. DS3... Right. So what am I at right now? 24? Next one's not until 30, and then it's every 10 levels. Okay. Oh, the maximum number of slots you can have is 10. That is ridiculous. It's so low. Right, there have to be rings that improve that. But only by when? They do not want you having multiple attunement slots. Oh my. Well. That is... Alright, where are these? The seance rings? Duke's Archives, okay, that's... Where's the Duke's Archives? I think that's a fair ways in. And the Dark Moon Seance ring. Oh. Floodgate. It's in the catacombs. Okay, well, it's in here somewhere. Oh, I'm not actually in the catacombs right now.
Farewell.
Yeah, farewell. Oh, there is actually something that I should do now, I think. Oh, I'm trying to remember sequence of events for various NPC quest lines. But I think I might actually want to go to Cleansing Chapel now. Okay, I'm going to go to Abyss Watchers and check one thing. I'm gonna run through the level, probably die, but it's fine. Because I just need to check one little thing. And if I don't find something, I'm gonna have to go to... the other location. What is it called? The Cathedral of the Deep. There we go. That took far too long to come to mind. I also feel like I should really reattune my spells so that I can actually get useful ones instead of Lightning Bolt. Alright, let's just try Lightning Bolt on these guys. Or Lightning Spear, sorry. Wow, you got right up, huh? 53 damage. What is the point of miracles in this game? Alright. Come on. Oh, the lock-on range is so short. Come on. Oh, wow. You sort of just walked slightly to the side and ruined everything. So, when do you start getting large shards? I thought this was the area where you started getting large shards. Alright. I forgot that I was just going to run. That was my entire plan. Whoops. Sorry, I'm stupid. Brain empty. Alright, and... so there's supposed to be an NPC here. And I guess I just haven't gotten far enough, so... yeah, I don't need 5,000 souls. It's fine. This is just a fast way of getting back to the bonfire without wasting any resources. Alright. I'm just thinking about the location that I'm going to be going into and what spells I might want or need. And the answer is slightly more pyromancies than I currently have. Let's attune some spells. Lightning Spear you can get off my barn forever. Let's take Great Soul Arrow off as well. I will put Fair and Flash Sword back on, but for now it can stay off. Boulder Heave would be nice. Crystal Hail, literally worthless. Let's try out the Great Sword, I suppose. We'll take the Dart and the Great Sword. Just for fun. Whoops, didn't mean to stand up. Need to sit back down. Where do I go? Cleansing Chapel. We're going to chapel, everyone. I do seriously wonder if they even play-tested the spells. Yes. I know you're here, DLC man. I'm not engaging with you on purpose. Alright, let's just try out this Boulder Heave. I know you're going to be hostile to me later. That's 376 damage. As opposed to 317. Oh, okay. Ow. Let's try killing you first. Alright, what is the difference in mana cost? Let's see, so that one's 14, and that one is 17. Proportional, I'd say. Roughly equivalent. I am hoping that Elden Ring will slightly better balance spells, so that if you don't have classes like Miracles that are rendered entirely redundant by the other spell schools. Okay. Just walking through this horrifying, corpse-ridden graveyard. They won't bother you if you don't bother them. Alright, but this guy will bother you. You can see he has a second body made entirely out of leeches. Oh, and I am also now covered in leeches. Just a second. I got the torch for a reason. So if you pull out a torch, all of the leeches go away. Ow. Stop. Also, the leech guys just absolutely cannot stand fire. If that didn't kill him in one hit, he would be very angry. You stood up, so I'm slightly worried about you. Oh, where'd you come from, leech friend? Please die and never come back. Yeah, there's also a whole bunch of leechy boys down there as well. And also, if you recognize it, a white birch tree and a whole bunch of arrows. Big arrows. Oh, I remember you guys being pretty dangerous. And apparently pretty resistant to fire. Oh yeah, you cast fire. Grave Warden. It might be a pretty good chest piece to put on. Yes, much like the other white birch area, there is a giant that will either help or hinder you based on whether or not you've talked to him previously. So we can just sit around watching the giant launch arrows from way off in the distance at our enemies, and apparently not do a very good job of it. Come on, giant. You're supposed to be, I think, the equivalent of Hawkeye Go, or Goth. It's taking him so much difficulty just to kill a couple of worthless undead. Oh wow, he's actually hitting up there, too. Would not expect that. Oh no, he's just trying to hit up there. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. And also, this item here is actually very nice. It's a Curse Ward Great Shield, which is an item from Dark Souls 2. Nice Dark Souls 2 representation. And that's a shortcut that I just opened up. I'll probably die at some time in the near future. So there'll be a reason to actually see where that goes to. But for the time being, just gonna be going up this way. This is actually something I'm gonna have to start doing once I get to Elden Ring, which is actually taking a look at some of these statues. Because they're really weird. Oh, you know what? I think I've just come to a realization. Just by looking at the statue. Because this guy looks very... I'm trying to figure out how to put this into words. So the thing that his head is coming out of looks very similar to the hoods of the Pilgrims of Londor. And also, the Pilgrims of Londor are potentially turning into these big butterfly demon angel things. I don't think I've ever even seen Vati talk about that. Have I just discovered, like, some weird new thing? Oh wow, that has abysmal range. Wow. Alright. Boulder Heave, you're bad. I'm gonna stick with fireballs. Ow. I actually have no idea why that archer has such good aim. And I also wasn't healing because I was covered in the gross white fumes. Wow. Alright, you know what? I have ranged options. I can just kill you. I've never had those options before. That feels good. It is a very novel experience to actually be able to kill things at range. I'm not used to it. Die, please. I also don't know what all these stakes are. They're just randomly peppered about. Was that ever explained by anyone? Look carefully. You don't deserve this. I think that's in reference to one of the little men that's gonna drop down somewhere. There he is. Wow, you dodged that. Ow. Please say no to violence. Oh. Oh, I'm out of... Right. I need more flasks. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe they're old. It's really hard to tell. They could just be skinny. I think they're specifically just meant to be malnourished. Oh, hey. You know, I expected a slightly bigger area of effect out of that. I don't know why. I've been casting this spell constantly. This upgraded spell speed is great. It's so helpful. Ow, it wasn't quite helpful enough that time. Oh, now I'm out of spell juice. Wow. Alright, Fair and Dart doesn't do anything. Alright, you just need to die. I cannot have an archer shooting me while I fight. No, especially not when I'm weak and bad at everything right now. Let's just get that shield out of the way, huh? Wow, I have so much more level to go through before I actually reach anywhere that's safe. And I'm out of all of my resources. I wonder if a jumping attack will hit that guy. No. It sort of ruffled his loincloth, though. Ooh. Wow, he just... Oh, I'm dead now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, spellcasting's tough, huh? I probably should have just done quick swings instead of attempting to do a fully charged strong attack. Oh my goodness. I'll talk to you later, DLC man. Not now. So by the way, the shortcut I opened up is right here. And this isn't the shortcut portion of the shortcut. This is just somewhere I could always go. And also there's 100% leech monsters down here. Not like the leeches coming out of people monsters that we saw earlier. But these guys are unbelievably weak to fire damage. You see that? Did 1,000 whole damage to that guy. This is the shortcut that we opened. And I think there are a couple of other fairly useful things down bottom. But also, I don't care that much, and I'd rather just progress through the main story. How far I can get by just running. Alright, I really hope you don't turn around. Shh, I'm not here. Oh, come on. I want to actually test out the, Oh, nope, nope, nope. Walk onto the actually dangerous enemy. Well, it's got good range. Not good damage, though. Especially not for its cost. Ow. And this has a pretty long startup time regardless. But very good damage. But I think I'll just stick to Fire Orb. It's, hasn't failed me yet. Hey guys. Oh wow. Was not expecting that dramatic of a response to just getting nudged a little bit. Hey, I'm just here to run through the entire zone and not care about anything. Thanks. I lied. These guys are pretty dangerous and important to kill. Wow. Wow. Oh, that guy also has a flamberge. So I guess this is the other place you can farm for it. Neat. Oh, no. Oh, I've just dropped into the lion's den, huh? I don't know how I just matrix dodged like 2 different bolts. That was incredible. I feel very cool right now. Right. Let's just aim up. No, not quite. How about there? There you go. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, you know what? I probably should have gone up that instead and taken them out beforehand. Like a smart person would have done. But guess what? I'm deceptively stupid. Wow, you just had to throw... Oh, okay. Those anti-healing pots unfortunately prevent you from using the Ashen Flask, too. That is a pretty big surprise. And I'm also out of mana. Right, there we go. Oh, it's wonderful timing. Good drink, bar. You can't hit me up here, your AI's too bad. Oh, I remember this. You actually have to make a bit of a jump. Right. I killed those evangelists, or that evangelist and its posse. I remember this being 100% not worth it. Yeah, it's just an undead hunter charm. Those things are practically useless outside of PvP, and even then, still not very good. If you can hit someone with an undead hunter charm, you can just hit him with an attack. And all the undead hunter charms do is prevent them from healing. Get down from there. So, I mean, in most cases, if you could hit them with an undead hunter charm, you could just hit them and kill them instead of stopping them from healing. It's always really weird how occasionally the item you're walking on doesn't have any shadows. Okay. So you just see your own shadow, sort of floating off in nothing. Ow. There's another one of the twin blades over there. They're just everywhere. They've got very good grip strength to be able to hold on to these sheer surfaces. It's incredible. They're doing that all just for little old me. Just waiting around in case I happen to come along, that they can jump on me. Like a bunch of rude folk. Okay. Wow. Oh, I remember why this place was tough, because there were 2 of you. Well, I've wasted all of my... Man, I'm just absolutely lost and dead. That was a lot of fun. I thought I was backing down the staircase. It turns out I literally cornered myself. So that was fun. Oh my goodness. Should I just talk to him and get it over with? I'm not a fan of constantly hearing him going, "Wah!" every time I respawn. Alright. How fast can I run the zone this time? Probably pretty fast. I just got 600 souls for free. Because I ran past all of those suicide attackers. Huh. I mean, it's definitely not a fast way of farming souls, but it's a way. And it's mostly safe. No easy way to repeat it. I don't know how to respond to that, chat. Is that a very strange Roman numeral? I think S is... what? Which one is that? S is like 10,000? So depending on the number of I's, that's 10,000 and what? 13? 14? My Roman numerals are basically just 1 through 10, I'm afraid. I also know that's probably not what you intended by that message, but I don't know what else C could possibly mean. Oh, is that an item? No, it's just a candle. This is probably the worst idea I've ever had. I'm gonna be followed by like 15 guys. Where's my souls? They're around here somewhere, right? I thought I saw them glowing somewhere. Now I'm just confused. Oh, there they are. Ow! I think they're hurting each other, actually. Oh! I didn't mean to cast that spell. Ow! Well, they sort of killed each other. So unfortunately, I got caught in the crossfire. We'll try that run again. I'm gonna throw a fireball at you, old man. Ba-da-da. Banned. Go away, Spambot. Thank you very much. Hello, friendly bombers. How are you doing? Please provide me with a free 600 souls. Thank you very much. Right on time. Right. I really hope that I don't end up dying again, because boy do I hate repeating the exact same area multiple times on stream with very little variation. I'm so close to a shortcut. I'm just right on the precipice. Maybe I shouldn't be using boulder heaves since it's so unbelievably slow. Let's just use fireball. It's got slightly more consistent damage, maybe. I'm actually wondering, because there is a sort of secondary area in the catacombs that has a pyromancy tome that I think might have very good pyromancies in it. Because again, I've not played a caster before. I don't remember what any of the caster stuff does. I just remember that occasionally, sometimes it's pretty okay to pretty good. Hey guys. Please stop being dangerous and deadly. That would be wonderful. Alright. You're invincible during door opening animations. by the way. You gonna just come out? No? Can I hit you through that? A little bit. You really don't understand the concept of door, do you? You know what? His AI might not actually be programmed to recognize that there's a door in his way. Because this is a very unusual door. It's actually very interesting. Never been happier to be a pyromancer. These things are not too terribly dangerous, but they're annoying to kill unless you have a fire weapon or pyromancer abilities. Is that supposed to break equipment? I don't actually remember. Oh, hey! You can cast fire, too. Mine's a bit better, though. It's actually a really fun 1-2 combo of fireball, punch. Also, I have no idea how basically every single enemy is surviving with 1 punch worth of HP left. Alright. And here we go. Shortcut number 1. Almost. Shortcut number 1 in a couple of seconds. And here we go. Shortcut number 1. The correct... Wow, it took a while to open that door. But there we go. It's old DLCman and the bonfire. And we never have to run that path again. Thank goodness. Probably should have sat at the bonfire. But I actually have quite a lot of my resources left. I don't actually remember. What is happening? I am encountering a very peculiar bug. I'm sorry? Why? I'm gonna try leaving a message here. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a question mark. Musing? Here? Exclamation point question mark? Alright, I put the message all the way back over there. I have no idea what's happening. I just want to go down here. I don't even think there's anything useful down there. That's... Okay, well... Actually, just one last thing. Yeah, the fireball hit it too. Alright. Fine, then. Hey. I think that might actually be one of the very rare instances of actual, like, environmental destruction in Dark Souls 3. Right. I forgot I could actually lock on. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go into a side area. Ooh. Looks like his head's actually weaker than the rest of him. Unless I just caught him mid-animation, and that's why it did bonus damage. Ow. You're really painful. Oh! Okay. I thought the game glitched again and had me frozen in midair. Well, he's all hunched up now. He's pouting because I'm hitting him too good. Wait, I actually dodged that. I thought I got hit. Oh, rest in peace, giant. Oh my. Yeah, there's some bugs going on. Okay, well. Yeah, why not? Might as well. Why is this happening? Okay. Ooh, I'm mildly worried. Okay. Hey, friend. Are you gonna make my game do weird things, too? No? Good. Oh, nothing here. It's actually pretty rare. Oh, I'm just not used to being able to kill things that are higher up than me. Oh, such a strange but liberating sensation. Alright, so, here we go. It's the first mimic of the game. And its chain is also just ever so slightly obscured in the geometry. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Huh. Second mimic of the game, actually. What with the guy that I got this weapon from being the first. And how fitting that I am forced to kill it with this axe. Ow. Well, you're scary. Please just leave me alone. That's the first time I've ever been killed by an attack that wasn't a grab out of a mimic. Normally I'm pretty good at killing mimics, I swear. I'm not even gonna skip through your dialogue, you don't deserve it. I actually really like him. I'm just mad that he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. I know you're there, Gale. I'm just not talking to you yet. The DLC is like super endgame. I don't know why you were placed this early in the world. And such a central location, too. You literally have to go back and forth through that area so often. Alright, can I go down here now? Okay, the game will let me go down this path now. Thank you, game. You are so magnanimous. I don't remember anything good down here, which probably means that there's something good for casters down here, given the track record. Oh, wow. It's a lot of evangelists, that. Oh, no. Never mind. It was just a deep gem. Yeah, it seems like there was just a invisible plate of level geometry. Oh. That's lovely. Yeah, like I said, they aren't that scary. It didn't even do that much damage to me. But boy, are they annoying. And they basically don't take any damage unless it's fire. Well. Good thing I have fire. Playing as a caster was fun at first, but now I'm just kind of getting irritated at how long it takes to kill anything. And having to spend resources to do it. Oh, I'd really like it if I didn't die. It'd be a lot easier if I could use the Executioner's Greatsword. Maybe I'll off-screen farm enough souls to be able to use it. Nice thing about dying to a mimic is that, you can pick up your souls pretty undisturbed. Alright. So I think Boulder Heave might be the best way to get early damage on it. Look how much easier that was. I mean... Alright, so there's... Alright, let's actually just take a look at this item. Because I talked last time about how there's some items that you don't actually want to give to your people. A Braille Divine Tome of the Deep, belonging to the deacons of the cathedral. Give this to a storyteller to learn miracles of the deep, intended to teach divine protection to the deacons of the deep, but later, dark tales were added to its pages, such that it is now considered a thing profane. So that's an evil book. And you don't want to give the evil book to the nice lady, or else she might start getting some really unfortunate ideas. Wow. Please hit them both. Oh well. Can't get everything in life. So getting him to not block my attacks is going to be pretty vital. Which means I'm gonna actually have to pretty exclusively counterattack. Oh no, wrong flask, wrong flask. Ow. His weapon actually does something really cool. I don't think the player character can actually get the effect that his weapon has, where when it hits the ground it leaves like a little spot that explodes a couple seconds later. Hey, Gale. Nice seeing you again. Boy, I am being pretty overconfident with this level, not sending the elevator back down every single time. I'm just so confident that I will not die. Back up we go. Oh no! Well, I sent it back down. This elevator noise is a curse. Wait a second, I want to take a look at this. No. There we go. Are the eye sockets of this mask actually transparent? Or is there just a texture of an eye behind the lens? Or is that even an eye? Is that maybe just like a reticulating lens? I don't know. Couldn't say, I'm afraid. Oh, hey, is there anything back here? Just boxes for rolling? Yeah, it looks like it. Not even a glow of an item to be seen. I didn't need to waste a fireball on him. He was gonna die anyways. You know, that's probably something I should start taking into account. The fact that I don't actually need to kill everything. Alright, there is someone coming up behind me, right? No? No. Okay. Hello, Screamin'. You can die. And you too. Ow. Alright. Not fair. Die when I tell you to. I actually think this shield's any good. Seek guidance. Seek guidance is the, Seek guidance is actually a pretty interesting spell. Because when you cast it, I don't know how long the duration is, but it causes, secret messages to appear on the floor that the developers put there. I don't actually think there's anything up here. Oh, I'm kind of doing this for nothing. Wow, I am real good at getting stuck in corners. Oh, there is actually an item. Ow. Oh, and now I'm dead. Oh, I lost all my souls, too. That's not good. Well, I can just farm up an infinite amount. It's fine. I'm not too terribly bothered. Who bother? Well, now's another great chance to listen to Gale. I hope you're doing well, Gale. But please stop talking to me. Now, I should actually, like, listen to what he's saying there. 'Cause I don't actually remember that being too terribly lore relevant. For some reason. The dialogue that you encounter him with is redundant? Is that true? Or unrelated to, like, anything he actually does? I feel like it might be. I don't remember. Alright, I'm not gonna go up there again. I will go into the pathway area up here, though. All the spooks and the short people that pop out of nowhere. There's a short man that popped up from behind me. I'm sure of it. Where'd you come from? I didn't see you anywhere. Alright, well, now I can go back and fight the knight without having to deal with those burglars. I wish I could get some fancier armor. Like, wearing some vaguely magical rags have their own sort of nice aesthetic. But I wouldn't say no to some decently fancy-looking robes. Ow. Alright, I can probably kill him with a blocked fireball. Oh, well. You know, I didn't trust in my damage, and I paid for it in mana. Alright. I think I'm not going to fight the friend that's in this area fairly. Let's just keep looking backwards. Hey. I am, as always, a ranged caster. So I was just gonna walk over to this doorway and shoot you with fireballs. Oh, you don't like fire at all, huh? Wow. That was only 3 fireballs. Plus, this fog is persisting for a while. Aldrich's Sapphire. Thank you. What does this message say? Try fire. Oh, hey. Wow. Huh. Who would have known? Yeah, that guy... I think he actually got knocked into a repostable state when I killed him with fire. There's a... I actually remember something. I want to ember up here. There's actually a NPC invasion that you can get here. There he is. Hey, Kirk. And much like in Dark Souls 1, if you kill Kirk enough times, you can get his armor. I actually watched a video where someone was doing a challenge run where they hacked in Kirk's armor. Whoop. Yeah. I've actually basically just become a pure pyromancer myself at this point. Because literally every other class of magic is just sort of terrible. Also, hello, pyromancer. Yeah, because earlier I was doing damage tests with the various different types of magic and comparing their mana cost to their damage. And I'm using fairly base level spells for each of them. And I do have rings that boost my pyromancy and my fire damage, admittedly. But the pyromancy was doing, like, double the damage. Double to triple the damage at, like, you know, a fairly low cost. So, it's kind of not worth using anything else. Especially miracles. Miracles cost twice as much as the pyromancy I was using, and dealt, I think, around half the damage. It was ridiculous. I'm convinced the devs did not playtest magic. I remember this also being a fairly unique weapon. Maybe I'll be using this. The Saint's Bident. Can I actually use this weapon as is? That would be wonderful. No, of course not. Ooh, but I'm actually very close. You know what? I might. Yeah, it gets more powerful with your faith. And if I am going to try and stick with Tricaster, I will eventually have to improve my faith. Unfortunately. Yeah, but I only need 2 more dexterity to be able to use that effectively. Which is around 20,000 more souls. Over that, even. I can probably do that. I don't know why they made such a pointlessly long road of sludge here. Like, technically this is where you would be fighting the giant that I already killed. So, like, the sludge would slow you down. Because, yeah, the giant's really bad at fighting you because you're so small. And, you know, his only real... I mean, there's another giant over here, so... More... I guess I could demonstrate why. But also, I'm not gonna kill this giant, because... I don't want to make Patches sad. That's literally the only reason. Because I have just the weirdest, unusual affinity for Patches. Despite the fact that basically everyone else hates his guts. I think he's adorable. Right. Wow! That was really weird. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah. I think Patches is loved by people who are aware of what Patches is. And everyone else is like, oh, Patches is annoying. He kicks you down holes. Oh, hey, I got some souls. And I've opened yet another shortcut. Is this a shortcut yet? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I remember. It is a shortcut. Hello, Onion Knight.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina.
You sound like you need a throat lozenge.
This cathedral's store of treasure.
A treasure, you say?
There,
across a narrow path?
Treasure. Always so close, yet so far.
Oh, you sounded very sinister there at the end.
Indeed.
Oh, you said something about a pickle. Knights of Katarina love saying things about pickles. Well, I trust you implicitly. You definitely wouldn't betray me. Like some sort of bald-headed recurring character.
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
Yeah. If you kill the giant before this encounter or cutscene with Patches, he says, "What happened to the giant?" And he sounds really, like, broken up about it, too. So, I just left the giant alive. Also, I think there's actually some, like, really cool-looking armor here, so... Ow. That was a heavy foot. Ow, that was a heavy hand. Oh, this is a NPC in my way. Or not NPC, enemy. Right. Hey, giant. I gotta go try and get that armor that I didn't get my first time around. Please don't kill me too hard. Right. Oh, that's a pale tongue. That's not armor. There we go, Drang armor. I think the Drang set's actually really light. And, fairly critically, it doesn't have head armor. So I can continue wearing this dumb big hat. So that's nice. Let's wear this new armor, why don't we? Drang. Where's the Drang armor? There it is. Armor of the Drang Knights, proclaimed descendants from the land known and for the legend of the linking of the fire. Fine protection that is both light and strong, having been reinforced with rare Geist steel. The Drang Knights were once feared sellswords, until treason meant descending into the abyss and they were separated forever. So, this shouldn't overburden me too much. Yeah, it's fairly light stuff. Drang? Drang? Where'd you go? There you are. And it looks immaculate. And I still have a fast roll, too. Okay. So here's my dilemma. Alright, you know what? Just gonna run around here. So, I believe... Yes. So you can summon Horus the Hushed and Henri of Astora for this fight. And I think I will. because it's actually pretty important for these two. So Henri and Horace were the two NPCs that we met in, what was it called? Road of Sacrifice, right. So it's actually pretty interesting summoning these two for this fight. Because their, like, goal or mission is to track down and kill Aldrich. And this is supposed to be the home of Aldrich we're at right now. So they're actually, like, following the path of their quest line right now. And we're just sort of encountering them as they go. Which I think is really interesting. But, unfortunately for them, no Aldrich to be found. Just a whole bunch of men. And I can use this big AoE sword attack. Ah, ooh. Alright, so the trick to this boss fight is to kill the one that's glowing red. And then its soul moves to another one. You have to kill that guy. Okay. Maybe I should just use my fireball. It also has a general sort of AoE to it. Oh, wait. It's only just now taken damage? But I've been... Does the greatsword not hurt them for some reason? Wait, why aren't they... I am actually very confused right now. Alright, I'm gonna use a melee weapon then. My terrible, terrible melee weapon. Alright. These guys just aren't taking damage. Oh, is it only when they die? With it in? I don't remember that being a feature of the boss fight. Alright, well. Whoa! This is often regarded as the worst boss fight of the game. Alright, here we go. Now it's time for a boulder heave. The main boss has finally arrived. Oh, I just cannot lock onto the right character. Huh. There we go. Boulder. 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 You smell what the rock is cooking? Right, now I'm entirely out of magic. That was fun. I got to boulder. Ow. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a better melee weapon. Okay. Oh, Henri's dead. Lovely. It's not like I was kind of relying on them to help me defeat this boss. Horace, you're still helping, right? Oh, yep, they've entered the DPS check phase. I've done it again! I've trapped myself in a corner. And now I'm dead. How did I die to that boss? Wow, Horace, you were a big help. Right, neither of them helped me at all. They just sort of distracted the enemy and gave the boss bonus health. I'm not gonna bring them in again. Also, how did I miss this shortcut? Yeah, I put myself in the corner very frequently. And also, I think I have like 3 bone shards that I haven't used yet. So I'm gonna pop back to Firelink Shrine and make my Estus flasks a bit better. Ah. Let's just take a seat. 1. 2. 3? No, just 2. Okay. Yeah, my Estus Flask should now do a good deal more healing. Hey, Andre. Oh. Oh, hey, I have a coal for you.
Oh, my. This coal is from the Undead Legion, used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Oh, Andre. You're so delightful. Let me actually do something really quickly. I am hopping into... Here it is. I'm going to change one little thing. Da-da-da. There you go. So since it's been unredeemed for so long, I'm dropping Recipe of the Week down to 301 channel points. Because I have gone 2 weeks without anyone giving me a recipe to make. So, if anyone wants to make me cook something, 301 channel points, please. Alright, let's actually just get one more Ashen Flask.
Pretty be careful. I don't...
Yeah. I specifically remember getting that one requested as well. Alright. Nothing more I can do here, though. Alright. I'm trying to remember where my unclaimed shortcut actually leads to. 'Cause I don't remember. It's actually pretty important that I know how to do that. Because it's kind of vital for some of the side stuff that happens here. Yes. Right, but this is also another important thing to do, which is to walk over here into this extremely ignorable well.
Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katarina.
Oh, Siegfried.
I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor.
Oh, who could that have been?
Did you happen to see it anywhere?
Could have been a patchy old man.
Oh.
Right, we have seen it.
I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune.
Alright then.
An old tenant of the Knights of Katarina.
I will see it done.
I am a master planner, I do say.
We'll see how it turns out on both sides then, I presume. So, you have to give Sigurd his armor or else he won't leave the well? I assume because he's too embarrassed to walk around without his armor on. Because there's no way that giving him his armor would allow him to get out of the well easier. It's so chunky, it'd probably make it more difficult for him to get out. Well, but I've never really looked off this cliff at all. It's just a pond over this way? Okay. Could be the deep, honestly. Wait a second. Okay, no, that's... It's a bit further over the other side. I was like, wait a second, just climb over that railing and get to the better shortcut. But no, it's, not quite that simple. Also, I'm going a more difficult shortcut than the one that I unlocked. Because this place does have a 3-tiered shortcut setup. Also, I've just been ignoring this item. It's a whip. It's not good. It inflicts bleeding damage. I don't have the stats to take advantage of bleeding damage either. Because you need luck in order to make full use of bleed damage. Oh, Mitz, hello. Thank you for stopping by. That one's so much longer than most of the other greetings. Yes.
Wow.
Good to see you, though. I am almost on sleeping break. I hope you are able to endure the rest of your day in relative peace. Right. How do I unlock that shortcut? Alright. So it's in there. You can take the lift in that area up to that room. What am I forgetting? Alright. You come in here. So I can just run over to the boss room there. I think this area down here is a dead end. Yeah, because this is just where you meet Patches. And you can't lift the bridge to get to Patches unless you are already on the other side. Let me actually pull out my binoculars. I thought you could move with the binoculars out. Okay, well. Let's just take a glance. Why, there's a very familiar bald head over there on the other side of that ravine gap. Who could that possibly be? Alright. I'd like to get that shortcut open before I actually defeat the boss, though. I think I should have already had it by now, actually. Well, I did not mean to do that. Oh, but I accidentally killed an enemy anyways, so it's fine. Oh. You just have some real good bolts, huh? Oop. He's just not close enough to the edge. Okay, well, I can ignore you. Wait a second. Oh, I thought this was it. It was actually just an ambush spot. that I forgot about. Whoops. We all make mistakes. Alright. Ow! He actually dropped down. Cheeky bugger. Well, made it easier for me to kill you. Thanks for that, I suppose. Okay, how do I... There's a shortcut here that I've missed, but I don't remember how to access it. I am thoroughly stumped right now. Because I want in there, in that room. Tell me. How do I get up there? Wow. No, stop. Oh, this place is just full of dangerous, annoying enemies, huh? I really don't want to die here either. I, left a fair few souls back there. Oh, hey, I got the thrall hood. That's pretty fancy. I'd prefer to keep the big hat on, though. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you. Feel free to continue living your life, thralls. Maybe I'm misremembering. How do you get that shortcut? Oh, you know what? Just gonna homeward bone. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the shrine bonfire. Big mistake. Alright, well. Time to sit through a couple of annoying loading screens. It's a song from Zelda. I don't remember which one it is, though. And I think it's from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, one or the other. But I forget what part of the game that song's actually from. Song of Storms, that's it. I knew it would come to me. I'm going to try going backwards a little bit on this level. Oh. Calvera Calibre, thank you for the host. Wait, this isn't backwards, that's forwards. Wait, which way is backwards? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'm just getting lost like an old man for a little bit, don't worry. Alright, where's the shortcut? Tell me. Reveal to me your secrets. I think I remember there being an illusory wall here, but maybe I'm just supremely forgetful. Again. No, nothing. Okay, well. Alright, where's that I know it's here somewhere. Show me the shortcut. Is it here? No, this is just a vantage point over the rest of the level. Shortcut. You can't evade me forever. Well, there's an item over here that I forgot to pick up. Ow! At least have the decency to explode. Oh, okay, well. You're getting kind of dangerous. That was uncharacteristically difficult for a single hollow with a knife. Let's just throw a boulder bomb into your midst. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Do that one. Make yourself blow up and act like you don't know nobody. Oh, last second direction swap. I'm not going to claim that that was tricky, but it was risky, that's for sure. I probably shouldn't have survived doing that. And I did all that for an ember. That's it. That's all you provide me with. I am just dumbstruck right now. I absolutely do not remember how to open that third shortcut. Come on. Take a swing. Ow. Not 3 swings. Just 1. Makes it easier for me to kill you. Thank you. Ooh. Grave Warden robes. I think that's the second time I've gotten Grave Warden robes. I thought they were a rare drop. Maybe I'm just uncharacteristically lucky. Please take a forever nap. Thank you. Alright, is it here? Is the elevator here? No? What am I missing? What have I forgotten? Alright. Now there's the shortcut all the way down there. Do I have to make, like, that jump there? Well, I actually didn't mean to do that target swap, but it's fine. Stop locking onto that. No. Oh, he hit me with an anti-magic pot and then just immediately went for the suicide bomb. Guess I appreciate the hustle. Not really. It's kind of annoying. Alright, now this isn't right. I am like half a kilometer away, thank you very much. Unnecessary. I'm just mercilessly slaughtering those thralls. The hat is very nice. It's actually part of the equipment from one of the bosses that I've defeated. Wait a sec, I think I remember. Okay. I think I remember how to get... Right. If I am not mistaken... It just spontaneously came to me in a flash of inspiration. The hat also comes with a very fancy-looking plague mask. So that's nice. Very Victorian aesthetic. Alright. This is gonna take a little bit of doing. But if I get to the... Oh no, not again. Why have you placed an invisible platform on the ground here, game? Alright. That is supremely bizarre, and I have no idea why it's happening. Alright, I can just sprint my way there, actually. Don't bother with any of the enemies. They can't hurt you, they're just in your imagination. Alright, you know what? It's actually just going to be faster if I jump off here. Or just fall. That's fine, too. There, see? It's like I always say. Developers will put very prominent light sources right next to areas that you're supposed to go to. Good job, devs. And here we go. The final shortcut opened. Oh, tea time. You will have to give me a moment for that one. So, for tea time, I will go brew some tea and be right back. I'm just gonna leave it on this screen so that you have something to look at. Alright, I've put the water on, and I'm just waiting for it to boil. In the meantime, we can just take a little journey to meet a friend. I don't imagine it'll take quite that long to get there. So, unless I die a couple times on the way. Because it's actually kind of dangerous to get to him. So we take this elevator up. And here he is! It's that archer that kept shooting me from this tower here. And one of the things that you can do... There's a ladder somewhere in here, I think. Or is it around the corner? Yes, that's it. So this is actually pretty well hidden, this secret pathway. So you climb the ladder, you kill another guy, and then there's a drop. Oh, deep ring. That's probably pretty good for my build. And then there's a drop here. My first time through the game, I didn't take this drop because I thought it was the area that is below this drop. But it's not. This is actually a new second area. Oh, hey. With some slightly dangerous enemies. Nothing we can't take care of. Alright, but here we go. Oh, okay, never mind. Just a second. God. Come on. Get in an easily killable position. Thank you. Rafter walking time. Alright. So I want to drop off here. Right, and then drop again here. And kill the enemy here. And here we go. It's our good old friend Patches. How do you do?
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. But you seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me?
Yeah, Patches has a, a different title in each game he appears in. In Dark Souls 1, he is Patches the Hyena, I think? Or is that in Demon Souls? But I think he's Patches... Yeah, Patches the Hyena, I think, in Dark Souls 1. And then in Bloodborne, he's Patches the Spider. And in this one, he is Unbreakable Patches, which is definitely my favorite of his titles. You know who I am.
Yes, of course. It's going
Remember,
round to me
always
now.
be angry at Patches, because he
Oh, I'm
gives
so
you
sorry.
gifts to
That
calm
was
you
my
down.
hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess. Yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
Thanks for the coins, Patches.
You should know, I'm a kind of traveling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
Alright. So, you can buy the Katarina armor back from him, which you need to give to Sigward of Katarina, who is stuck at the bottom of the well. So I'll just buy one of those pieces of armor. And he'll come back to Firelink Shrine.
Can't find. Wait.
Right, but there are a couple other things to do in this location. For instance, deal with all this nonsense. Oh, here they go. Finally falling from the ceiling. Ooh, triple kill. Right. And this guy is... Oh, okay. I missed one. It's hard to tell them from alive and dead. And this guy is, I believe, 100% non-hostile. And the only thing he drops is the red soapstone, which I don't really need, so... You can live. And meanwhile... Here we go. This is Rosaria. And... Let's see. I believe... Yep, there's Kirk's armor, because we killed him. Kirk's always serving the mute, disfigured women in these games. But, you can join her covenant and do a whole bunch of stuff there. But, I'm gonna go check on that water. Actually, first off, I'm gonna... pop... Yeah. Can I, just, like, make that multicolored? What happens if I do that? It's probably not good. Oh. Tea time. Okay. I'll make a, slightly better looking one for the future. But, for now, that'll alert people to the fact that I am away from controller right now, because I'm looking for tea. back. So, today's tea is a kind of unusual one. I got corn tea. I've heard of corn silk tea before, but this is apparently just corn tea? Thank you for the welcome back. It smells like corn. Yeah, I don't know either. It is corn tea from Hokkaido. And I'm very curious as to what it tastes like. It just smells like corn. It's so strange. It's still very hot, but it tastes like, and it tastes like corn, but it's also kind of a smoky sort of flavor to it as well. I'll let that cool a little bit, but I would like to get back to the boss fight that I was doing so well in. I wish I had a firestorm, actually. Oh, and I can get... Tea time can go away. Like, the inside of the tea bag looks like, it's just, like, sort of cracked corn kernels, is what it looks like on the inside. So, that's interesting. Alright. So, just down to get to Amber, okay. I might just use an Ember for bonus healing once I actually get into the boss fight. Oh, and also, I will probably be ending stream as soon as I finish this boss fight. Because I did want to be finished by 9 o'clock, but I have unfortunately run over time, so nothing to be done about it now. But I don't anticipate having more than one attempt on this boss. I'll send the elevator back up just in case. But I'm pretty confident I can take this boss out in one go. Especially now that I have full healing. And I think I'm just going to be committed to using Fire Orb. It's the most damage-efficient spell for mana cost that I have. So... Let's do this. Alright, well... Stop inhabiting new hosts. Let me just pick up my souls. It is difficult. Sorry. Oh, I apologize for that. Oh. Wasn't actually anything to do with anything. I just sort of swallowed weird. Yeah, I'm fine. Not even in any pain, really. I just... haha. Yeah, using spells on these guys is not very good. Because I just can't, like, target the correct guy easily. Wow, okay. The spell host just keeps escaping before I land the finishing blow. Oh, I'm in a corner again. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull out my, axe for this. I think that's slightly more reliable. Ow. Okay, well, not if I get trapped in the midst of everything. Oh, no. That's a waste of a ashen flask. Come on. I feel like they're actually probably pretty resistant to deep damage. Not my best idea. Oh, perfect. Oh, a completely isolated guy. That is so useful. Yeah, well, this is actually pretty difficult to do with an unupgraded weapon. I feel like I probably could have prepared for this slightly better. I definitely went into this with overconfidence. Oh, that was actually a killing blow. That's nice. Oh! Oh, good thing I drew the crowd away, actually. Alright. Come on, Deacon. My goodness. Please stop being protected by everything. Just accept death graciously, for goodness sake. These... Oh no, this is actually bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so close to death. Oh, and I am actually dead. This fight's actually pretty difficult as a spellcaster. Alright. I do actually have something that I would really like to do. So I'm going to take another sip of my corn tea so that I can drink more of it on stream. But, I think we'll just pick up on that boss fight at the start of next stream. After I've farmed a little bit more again. Oh, you, Gale, you're so dramatic. Yes, thank you all so much for coming, and... yeah, it just tastes kind of like corn water. Kind of strange. I don't know. Tastes fine, I guess. Alright, but thank you all so much for coming. Let me just quit my game. What a lovely save menu icon for my face. It's just a big old hat. Okay. Yes, you all have a good night or day or whatever time it happens to be for you. Time to bid you all adieu. Thank you for coming, and au revoir.